Morning guys, down here from Rhubarb Car Sales. I've got another car in stock this morning. We've just been over to Pontefract and picked another one up. We've picked up this Vauxhall Astra this morning. This is one that came in, again I've kind of bought it without seeing it again. Came in part exchange for the S-Max the other day, so the chap who bought the S-Max turned up in a Honda CR-V, and he had this as well. So I'd seen photographs of this, but I'd not physically seen it. So yeah, we agreed on a price on the two cars, this being one of them, and I've been over and picked it up this morning. Filthy dirty. He's actually doing some building work at the minute. He is a builder and he's having some building work done. As you can see, it's covered in brick dust. All the wipers are covered. It's absolutely filthy. These aren't scuffs, these are just dirt, so they'll come off. Tyre looks pretty good. Alloy don't look too bad actually. Alloy's alright. Just like I said, I've just driven it back about 10-12 miles. Drives really well. 5-door, nice colour. I think it'll need a little touching on door there. Yeah, little touching on door there. It's just dirty, that's all. Back alloy's good. Back tyre looks okay. It did tell me that it needed bumper painting. He's made a start on it, just sanding it down here. But I'll just get that painted. A couple £100. So we've got the back bumper to do. Needs a little bit of paint. Not looked in boot yet, to be fair. It's the 1.7 diesel CDTI. Nice bit of bread, crisps. 3-course meal in here. We've got a spare wheel. Jack kit under there as well. Like I say, it's filthy, but it will actually make a really nice car. Two keys. I found a service book inside as well. There's a bit of service history with it. Although it is due a full service, so I'm going to get that bumper done. £200. Full service, which full service and new MOT. That might be £250. So that's £450. I'm going to get the cam belt and water pump done. That's going to be another £200. To £450, £650. So you're looking at £650. I can't see anything else. Like I say, the tyres look okay, the alloys look alright. And it drives really well. A little bit of a gap in this. It's had a little, oh yeah, that bumper's come away there, look. It's had a little nudge in this corner before, so I'll speak to body shop, see if they can clip that back in or push that back in somehow. But yeah, other than that, it's alright. So I'll go get it cleaned up. We'll give it a wash and a hoover this morning if I get a chance. And then I'll show you it once it's clean. I'm going to need to move it somewhere. I've run out of space. Citroen's there, wife's car there, my car there. And then I've got this, so I'm going to have to get it moved this morning. Either put it down in my yard or take it down to the garage. I'm going to go down to the paint shop, see if they can fit it in as well. So yeah, I'll get it cleaned up and do another update for you shortly. Sorry, I forgot to show you inside, didn't I? Let's have a quick look inside. This is all just my rubbish that I've dumped in here. But yeah, as you can see, as expected, filthy inside. £20 down there, 5p in there, it's 25p. He has put his own hands-free kit in. There is a hands-free button on the steering wheel, but he said that's never worked, so he's put his own hands-free kit in, which is left in. Must plug in somewhere, I don't know where. Probably into the glove box maybe. Don't know, work that out later. Like I say, service book there, it's got a decent bit of history. Serviced in 1.7 CDT. Oh, it's the SRI as well, isn't it? That's a decent spec. 5 doors, nice colour, serviced in 18. Oil filter, air filter and coolant in 18. Serviced in 19, just an oil change. Serviced in 20, 21. I think that's it. There's a bit of paperwork as well, but I think that's it. So it's due. I'm going to get a full service on it, just to make sure that it's all right. Locking wheel not in there, but yeah, quite happy with it. Drives really well. I think it's going to clean up to be a nice car. 5-door, nice engine, cheap tax. I think this will sell. I'm quite excited about it. Morning guys, just a bit of a continuation on from yesterday's video when I filmed that. I gave you a walk round on that when it were dirty. I took it through a roller car wash just to get the dust off it so we could see what we were working with. It looks alright. The paintwork's really bad. It is full of swirls and scratches. All this chrome wants polishing up. As you can see, it's dirty and all in here. I've still got cobwebs on, even though, like I said, this has been washed yesterday. And look, you can still see all the dirt in there. Didn't get all that big dust out of there. Still dirty down there, so I only did it just to get the dust off the bodywork yesterday. But needs a really good machine polish, jet wash machine polish. Needs a good, at least a day or maybe 2 days spending on that. Just an ideal example of where the profit goes in this car. So I gave 5.2 for the Honda and the Astra. So let's say £2,000 on the Astra and 3.2 on the Honda. So I've just had a look on Auto. I thought this were worth at least 3.5, but I've just looked on Auto Trader. It's valued at 3,295 this morning. Seems cheap to me for a 12-plate car with 81,000 miles, but I thought it was worth a little bit more. But we'll see. So still at 3,295. Everybody thinks, oh yeah, he's got 12.95 profit in it. I've booked it in for paint yesterday, so to get all this back bumper painted, and then I noticed. I asked him to, that's just hanging off, so I asked him to sort of clip that back in, but then as we were looking at that, we noticed it's got a hole here that needs repairing. So to do that front bumper, repair that hole, clip that back in, and the back bumper, 400 quid. So we're now up to 2.4. It needs a full service, that could be 200 quid, that's 2.6. MOT, 50 quid, 2.650. Cam belt and water pump, 250 quid. 2.7, 2.850, that's 2.9, and then I've got to valet it. Whether I'll do that myself or not, I don't know. So if that's 100 quid valet, that's £3,000. There you go. That profit margin soon disappeared, hasn't it? Oh, got to stick a warranty on it. That could be 100 quid. So there's literally nothing in that car at 3,295. Shame, isn't it? That's how this game goes. So I'll plug on with it anyway, because like I say, it does drive nice. It's a safe car for me to retail. It will go at 3,295. I don't think it'll hang around. Oh, it's got quite a nasty ding there that could do with taking out, and the one on the other side there. So if you got them 2 dints done, that's another 100 quid. But I'll plug on with it. It will make a nice car, and if we break even on it, we break even. Just thinking, it'd probably trade out at £2,000. I could probably put it on Part X Gold this morning and get £2,000 back for it without doing anything, but no, I'll plug on with it. We'll get it done, get it on the road. It's if we get a sale and we get a good review, that's what it's all about. So my plan, I've got about 2 hours this morning. I've just dropped my girls at school, pick one of them up at 12, so I've got a couple of hours spare. My plan is to hoover that out, give that a vac. I'm not gonna, like I say, I've only got 2 hours, so there's no point in me starting washing it because I need a day on it. It needs a really good day. Plus, it's going to go down to the paint shop yet. It's going to go down to the mechanics. They're going to stamp all over it. So, no point valeting it yet. I just want to get it vacked out, just so it's reasonably clean. And I want to plug on with the C5. I'm going to take the wiper motor off this morning. None of these two should be my priority really. My priorities are the Kia Rio and the Honda that are down at the garage, but I've not heard anything. It's Wednesday now. They've had it, Kia, 2 weeks nearly. They've had the Honda since Friday, so they've had that, let's say Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, we're only on Tuesday, aren't we? So we haven't had the Honda that long. They're my priority, but I can't do anything with them until I get them back. So I just want to get the wiper motor off this, then I can hopefully get a wiper motor. Once that's got a wiper motor, I can get that in for service and MOT. I really don't think that needs anything. So yeah, that's my plan this morning. Vac out on that, get the wiper motor off that, I'll be happy. I could go down to my yard and clean the cars that are down there. The Mini needs a battery putting on, but I'm not going to have time for that this morning. So yeah, that's what I'm going to crack on and do. I've watched the YouTube video on this one. It should be a simple case of removing the seals, remove this black strip, 16mm bolt on the washer to get on the wiper to get that off, and then 3 10mm bolts holding the wiper motor on. I also ordered some new compound for that last night. You've seen me doing machine polishing on my previous videos, and I've always used the Auto Glim Super Resin Polish or the Auto Finesse 3-in-1 that came with it. Never been really massively happy with results really. So I wanted something, especially on this, like I say, it's got swirls and scratches all over it. You look close, there's all these little scratches everywhere. So just wanted a really good compound. I looked at the 3M stuff, but that's expensive. I think you're looking at 150 quid for 3 bottles and 3 pads with that. I looked at a Maguire's compound, Maguire's Ultimate Compound. That looked okay. That was like 13 quid on Amazon. And then I came across another one that I'd never heard of before. The bottle looks like 3M, but it's called something else. I can't remember. I'll stick a picture here if I remember. And that were only 13 quid, but got really good reviews. That were a heavy compound, so that's what I'll use on that, just to give it a really good cut. I think it'll come up nice once it's polished. Right, I'm going to crack on. Yeah, that's what it's doing. Look, so this one's going, that one's not. So I reckon that left-hand wiper motor's gone. I reckon my right hand's okay, but it's getting stuck there because that one's not. So it took me, just on with the C5, it took me 5 minutes so far. I've took the, seems to be a bit of a weird reset procedure I think. So on the video I've seen, it says turn the engine on, put that driver's window down, shut the door. So that's what I've done. Come round to the front, I've took the earth kit terminal off. Took this little rubber off here that just comes off there. Then remove both wipers with a 16mm socket. And then this just pulls off then. Take that out. So like that, it's took me a couple of minutes. And then there's your wiper motor. It said 3 10mm bolts, but there's 3 Torx screws in there. Oh no, it is 3 10mm bolts, one at the back there. and 3. So you got one under there, 2 and 3. So undo them 3 bolts and then we'll take the wiper motor out. That looks like it's been replaced. He did tell me he'd done one already a couple of years ago, the guy had bought it off. That looks like the replacement one, a Valio. Let's see what this side looks like. That's same, to be fair. Like I say, I think that one's working and that one's just holding it back. That's what I'm hoping. If I can get away with doing one, that'll be good. Right, let me get that out. So I've undone them 3 bolts now. Just gonna give this a wiggle, see if I can get this out somehow. And there should just be a little clip underneath. Sorry, it's a bit tricky one-handed. Quite heavy, really. Let me put my counterbalance you there. There we go. Don't know if you could see that, but I just had to hit that back thing just holding it in, that back bracket there. I just had to turn it slightly so that it came out of this corner here. And then it's just clipped on. There's a little clip there. Just get a screwdriver to, there's a little clip on it that just needs pressing in behind, that little clip there. Just go get a screwdriver. Just prise that clip off now. Yeah, it just comes out. There we go. So, main reason I've not got, I wanted to get that off was so that I could get the right part. I just want to take that to wherever I'm going, whether it's down to Citroen or whatever, and just make sure I get the right part. There seems to be lots of different ones on eBay. You've got to get the right model number and whatever. So I just wanted to have it in my hand before I spent 200 or 300 quid on a motor that weren't right. Simple little job, really. It's just an expensive part, as you can imagine, like this couple are going to do. Rather than spending 400 quid plus labour, so it could be 600, 700, 800 quid. Putting 2 of those in, they're just scrapping the car for the sake of that. Shouldn't be so expensive, should it? So I've just rung, I was trying to ring round, see if I could get one of these today in my hand. Rang Citroen, they've quoted 378 plus VAT for one. 378 quid plus VAT. I've seen a pair on eBay, second hand, for 400 quid for a pair. So it might be the pair for 400 quid. A lot of money in it, a lot of money just for that. So I might as well get the pair, I think. I can't see one on its own. If I could get one for 250, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm trying to get, could get one for 250. Then that'd be ideal. Like I say, the closest I've seen at the minute is the pair for 400 quid. So I'll go back on eBay and start shopping, having a look. But I'm obviously not going to get it done today now. Only a 5-minute job, but it's just getting the part now. So I'll have a look on eBay. I'll try and get one of them ordered. But might as well crack on and hoover the Astra out. Oh, well, I've also rang my garage, see if they could get me one, but they can't get one because they said it's just a main dealer part, so they'd be doing the same as what I were doing, just ringing Citroen. But I did speak to them, the Kia, they're waiting for a tyre coming, and it needs, I did say it had an oil leak on it, the sump underneath's rotten, so they're putting a new sump on. So that's going to be a couple of days for the sump coming. They haven't started the Honda yet. So touch wood, by Friday I should have them 2 cars back, I'm hoping. So there we go, I've just give it a very basic wash, basic hoover, sorry not wash, just done the inside today. Just got, he is a builder, the guy that I bought it off, and it's obviously just been used as a builder's car. Like I say, wiped all the things down, all the door cards and stuff down. I know it needs a good wet vac, but again that's going to take me a full day. I just had a couple of hours this morning just to vac it out and get the muck off, give it a wipe down, just make it smell a little bit better. At least it's sort of clean and tidy enough to take to garage or mechanics or whatever now. I'll put a car mat in there and we've made a start, haven't we? So I'm going to pull these, get bonnet down on this, pull these back on drive, go order the wiper motors. Hopefully get these 2 in for service and MOT this week.